regular season title last year. UT Martin 9-7 and 2-1 in conference play. Dropped that game last week on Thursday night to Eastern Illinois on ESPNU. As we're ready for basketball, it'll be Issa Muhammad and Drew Cisse. The jump ball won by Cisse, and WIU will start out with the basketball. Here on ESPN Plus, it's Davis Gregory with me, Chris Brinkley. Quick three going up for Western Illinois, and it snaps the net. Ryan Myers, the junior from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, that's a quick start. UT Martin starting off in a man-to-man, and he buries that three.
Myers shooting 54% in OVC play. Now Jordan Sears, bounce pass Muhammad, great roll to the cup, and a soft touch equals 2 points for Issa Muhammad.
Good to see him get off to the fast start. He physically able to really make a difference inside in this game.
Both teams playing fast to start this game. Cisse right at Muhammad, and it is sent back in his face and out of bounds. Leatherneck ball on the inbounds here for Ryan Myers. For Drew Cisse, the senior from San Diego, California. 12th in the country in blocks per game. It'll be fun to watch him protect the rim. They'll fling it out. Myers, 6 on the shot clock. To the left hand, double team, trying to cut it down low, and Justice Jackson got in the way. Now the ball up at midcourt, a tie-up that's won by Quinlan Bennett, and now a bounce pass on the block. Charge is called as Issa Muhammad will get it on Josiah West.
What a smart decision. You expect Muhammad with his size to try to block that. Instead, he played with his brain. He just steps in, takes the charge, no doubt about it.
And I want to point to what you just said, Chris. Rarely do you see the big man taking a charge.
Yeah, he anticipated that perfectly.
3-2, Western Illinois as we get things started in Northwest Tennessee. Jordan Sears on the left wing, now driving. Free throw line jumper. It'll roll out, and then we've got a foul off the ball on Issa Muhammad going for the rebound.
You know, the cool thing about that, you step in and take that charge this early in the game, you've got the opponent kind of second-guessing how you're going to guard them. And they're having to pay attention with what you're going to do. You're going to try to block it, you defend it, you're going to take the charge. What are you going to do?
3-2, Leathernecks, the OVC newcomer. Coming to the OVC from the Summit League with first-year head coach Chad Boudreau. Bounce pass on the baseline that Cruz just clobbers up there, and then a foul on the rebound, and I have to agree there with Josiah West, Chris. I think that should have been a jump ball.
Yeah, West is not happy. We'll watch the replay here on ESPN Plus, and yeah, it looked like 4 hands on the ball there.
Instead, UT Martin ball after the foul from West. Both teams with 1 apiece. Jordan Sears up the floor, second-year player for head coach Ryan Ritter. Jacob Cruz, left wing 3. To the right and rebounded by Cisse. That's his first rebound of the game, and we'll keep track of that stat. A most important one. Cisse on a handoff. James Dent Jr. the 3. Off the back of the iron, skying high for the board was Bennett. Goes back up, missed that shot. Curry tried to knock it loose there from the hands of J.J. Calican, and it's out of bounds off of the Leathernecks.
Well, we see now why Western Illinois rebounds the ball so well. They just get after it, anticipate everybody going after the rebound.
3-2, Western Illinois. Leathernecks 0 of their last 4. UT Martin just 1 of 3 to start this game and make that 0 of their last 5 for WIU. Sears, Muhammad open for a 13-footer. Too hard on the jump shot. Ryan Myers, from our point of view, left to right on your radio dial. UT Martin right to left. As the Skyhawks poke it free, Curry can't get a hold of it as the ball is bobbled by Calican and then slid over to James Dent. In the post. Here's Bennett fading away on Jordan Sears. Clanked it, rebound to Jacob Cruz. Now on the fast break, Sears going up with the right hand and scores.
So fast. He's just a blur going from one side of the floor to the other.
And the 2-on-1 fast break ran to perfection there by Jordan Sears, as he also had KK Curry as an option other than himself. Sears coming off a 26-point outing, 11 for 15 from the field. In the paint, Cisse to the right, rebounded by Muhammad. Here's Justice Jackson. Didn't start last game against Eastern Illinois, but back into the 5 here tonight. Finds the roller, Muhammad!
Beautiful. Assist from Jackson Muhammad, the big two-handed flush for the finish.
6-3 UT Martin as the defense locking down here for the Skyhawks. Just 6th in OVC play in points per game as they get a block there on a deflection. Muhammad will pull it down.
Muhammad very visible in this game. He's been active on both ends.
Sears, 3, good! Jordan Sears, 9-3 UT Martin, all over Western Illinois here to start.
And the Skyhawks on a 9-0 run.
And look at this communication from UT Martin. Right side Dent. Stripped away by KK Curry. Curry down the lane, goes up, had it swatted at the basket, but a foul called, whistle on Cisse as we have a media timeout. UT Martin on a 9-0 run, 9-3 Skyhawks with 15:48 to go in the first half. We'll take a break.
The activity from Muhammad early. He already has 4 points and 3 rebounds. And just sometimes I think that he is more visible than he is other times, and he has been extremely visible in this game. It reminds me, and I think it was the Tennessee State game, where in the opening minutes, if you were in the crowd, you couldn't take your eyes off what Muhammad was doing, and he's been doing that here today.
Curry shooting 2 after the foul on Cisse. That was his first, team third. Curry's first free throw good. KK, 16 points in his last 2 outings. He also has 23 free throws in conference play. He's been getting hit hard when going to the basket, and Sears almost gets an offensive rebound, but it will dribble out to James Dent. 10-3.
If you're a fan, your eyes are drawn to activity. I remember Kenneth Fareed, of course, who played for Morehead State, and that's the way Muhammad is playing here early.
Myers, the junior, at the logo. Cisse, left wing. Lots of communication coming in from the UT Martin bench as Muhammad can't get that one. Sears had initial disturbance there on the shot. It'll be 2 points for Western Illinois, who now will end their scoring drought of 4 minutes.
They desperately needed that one coming out of the timeout.
Sears with the screen right, backdoor cut to KK Curry, who was met by Cisse.
That's impressive. Now, Cisse's 6'11", so don't underestimate his ability.
I mean, Chris, he's over on the weak side as Curry's putting that one up. That was impressive.
Came across.
Jordan Sears, left wing. Screen left from Muhammad, pulls up on the baseline and can't get it to fall with a friendly roll.
Well, that touched a lot of rim, unfortunately, just wouldn't go down.
10-5 Western Illinois with 14:49 to play in the first half. To the basket, Calican. Up and over Cruz, and then the stick back from Drew Cisse will go. And Western Illinois has answered that UT Martin run.
Cisse a handful. He has 4 rebounds already.
Justice Jackson down the floor. He's sizing up Calican. Now it's Jacob Cruz on the right wing for 3. Cruz! It is good for Jacob Cruz, the Hilliard, Florida native.
Got to watch it now. I mean, he's a microwave oven. He'll heat up fast.
Shooting 58% from 3 in conference play. That is 12-3 against league opponents. Free throw line jumper connects. Ryan Myers.
I think Western Illinois has become a little more comfortable offensively now.
That media timeout certainly helped them as Cruz on the left wing. Has the mismatch on Myers. Bounce pass to Muhammad. Puts it on the deck. Back up and down, but a travel issued on Issa Muhammad.
That was a good call. He switched pivot feet. It was a good move and a good idea. He established his pivot foot, then picked it up inside.
Kamwanga into the game for Issa Muhammad. 4 points and 3 rebounds for Muhammad in 6 minutes to start.
And you'll see with Kamwanga, extremely active. That's kind of his MO.
Dent for Myers, posting up on Sears and fades away and left that short. Jacob Cruz now into the fast break where UT Martin struggled against Eastern Illinois. Cruz executing the spin move. Kamwanga for Sears. Jordan Sears, elbow jumper, rimmed out. And Jordan Sears now 1 for 3.
He's had some good looks. Those are his shots right there.
13-9, UT Martin has the lead by 4. Newly checked into the game, Tay Knox, sophomore from Troy. 3 in the corner and a foul on the jump shooter by KK Curry. As to the free throw line, that'll be James Dent.
Curry immediately just had that look. He knew that He had closed out a little too close there to commit the foul. And we're seeing that more and more in college basketball, I feel, of late. Fouling the players behind the three-point line. It drives coaches crazy.
And you talked about that being brought up the Tennessee State game, Chris, and that was one of the issues for Curry there, fouling jump shooters. Denton will hit the first and leave it at the front of the rim on the second. Desmond Williams comes in for KK Curry.
Bennett coming in. Yeah, you got to close out Davis. I mean, you got to go full speed to the perimeter in a situation like that, but you've got to give the shooter landing space. And, I think sometimes the officials give the shooter the benefit of the doubt.
And Den just goes 1 for 3 at the line, and now UT Martin wants to get out and run. Mendoza, he's come in for Kamwanga, low right block. Kamwanga working here on Tay Knox, and that one rejected and kept in play by KJ Lee. A hustle play by Lee gets possession for Western Illinois, and the rhythm of this game continues to flow on.
That's a Bill Russell block there. You get a big block, but your team gets the possession back. That was nice.
Knox just got that block. Floater off the side of the backboard, boarded that time by Knox. Now they rotate it around into the corner, contested 3 and 1.
Yeah.
Ryan Myers has 2 fouls on three-point shooters to start this game. Desmond Williams will get it.
And Williams also looking confused. Coach Ritter's not too happy. So here's the deal now. Look, this has been called twice in just a handful of possessions. Be aware, if you are a defensive player, you can't make contact with the three-point shooter. And now the officials have kind of set the precedent that this is the way we're going to call it. So pay attention and adjust. If you're UT Martin and you're shooting threes on the other end, draw contact.
Ball tipped and out of bounds off of Western Illinois as you see the tenacity that they attack the glass with there. Currently in rebounds, it's 12-8 for Western Illinois. It's 13-13 after that 3 from Myers, who now has 8. We are knotted up. Sears around a Kamwanga screen to the cup and out of bounds.
Yeah, contact there, no call.
And Sears holding on to the left side of his face as he got popped from Knox.
Yeah, and look, I'm not criticizing the official at all, but they didn't call that, but they called the ones on the three-pointers. So now you kind of know. You know what the officials are looking at and how they're going to call the game. Adjust.
Sears comes around, mid-range jumper, and Sears just can't get it to go right now as two players get tangled up, Knox and Kamwanga. And up ahead into the front court is Dent, as now we've got an offensive foul on Calicon. And now a break coming up here with 12 minutes to go in the first half. We are tied 13-13, credit to a 6-0 run from the Fighting Leathernecks of Western Illinois. Keep it right here on ESPN Plus and the Skyhawk Sports Network. Great crowd here at the Kathleen and Tom Elam Center as UT Martin hosting Western Illinois, the Skyhawks. On a 3-game homestand, had that first game against Eastern Illinois and now against Western Illinois. Take on Little Rock on Saturday for the Leathernecks. And they'll play 6 of their next 7 games on the road.
Yeah. Man, that's something right there. That's similar to what UT Martin will have to do in February, where the schedule is mostly on the road.
Sears to the cup, can't finish. Muhammad will put it back up, and Coach Ritter is irate.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen him that upset in a long time.
And I have to agree, Chris. He is fired up as Sears got beat up on that drive. Going around, it's James Dent, free throw line floater to the left. Offensive rebound, though, for Quinlan Bennett, and he turns it into 2 points.
And there have been a couple of issues where Sears has taken some contact, but there wasn't a call. And then again, on the other end, 2 three-point shooters fouled for Western Illinois.
And Western Illinois by 2 here in this first half. Kenny White into the game and gets stripped. Sliding on the floor was Bennett, regained his footing and dished it off for James Dent. Coach Boudreau calling out the plays. Another foul on a jump shooter. That will be Desmond Williams' second.
Coach Ritter gets a tee.
Coach Ritter's just been teed up.
And I saw that coming. And that was actually a good call. I felt like Desmond did foul him, but Ritter wants the call on the other side. As we watch the replay, I tell you, on the replay, it doesn't look as physical as I thought it was from here at the table. Certainly from Coach Ritter's point of view, it did not look as physical. So we'll see how this turns out because Coach Ritter was really letting the official have it. We'll see if this fires the team up a little for UT Martin.
First free throw is canned by Dent. Now with 2 points in the game. James Dent, a junior from Springfield, Illinois, averaging 14 points a game this season, 11.5 in his last two. Had 14 points and 4 rebounds against Lindenwood.
I feel like, I've seen Coach Ritter now for a couple of years, that he gets fired up. He just doesn't stay at that level for a long time. That was about 90 seconds of a very fired up Coach Ritter there. And again, he was not happy and wanted to make his point. And if it's at the expense of getting a technical call this early in the game, maybe it's a good move.
18-13 Western Illinois. They got the technical free throws and now 2 at the line here for James Dent. Dent, a transfer from John A. Logan.
I say he's still working the official. This is where you got to be careful. You can't get another technical called on you.
Myers comes in for Dent. Just made those free throws. It is a 16-3 Western Illinois run. And UT Martin, they haven't scored in over 3.5 minutes. For their last 6.
Yeah, the Skyhawks led by 7 when the score was 10-3.
Now they trail by 6. Muhammad, a hard screen, and he'll get fouled for it. A offensive foul on Issa Muhammad, and Jacob Cruz called off the bench, as that's the second on Issa Muhammad.
Yeah, I feel like Muhammad picks up too many fouls on the moving screen. I don't know if I saw that one, though.
Knox throws it in for Ryan Myers.
Tell you what's happening right now, Davis, at the Elam Center. The energy level is high. There's some tension in here.
Western Illinois operating in their half-court offense with the game leader in points, Ryan Myers, with 8. Now Tay Knox in the post versus Kenny White. Poked loose. 9 on the shot clock as it continues to trickle down. Myers now attacking. Penetration and a kick. 3 no good. Cruz will track it down. Almost threw the Nolan Ryan fastball down the floor. Instead, a Mendoza pull-up 3. Too strong. Calican on the boards. This is Ryan Myers. Now Quinlan Bennett. Bennett scored his 1,000th point last season. Continues to be a quality player for Western Illinois as Myers was looking for a call as Mendoza came in hard on the handoff. Bennett up against Sears, goes right into his body and scores, and the Skyhawk crowd is up on their feet and furious.
Yeah, now the crowd has turned on the officials.
21-13 Western Illinois. And a shove on the Leathernecks. Substitutions with Justice Jackson and Drew Cisse coming in. Cisse staying in at 6'11", senior from San Diego, California. Transfer from Missouri St. Louis. 15 rebounds a game in his last 2, at 14 against SEMO, 17 against Lindenwood, and a season high this year of 20 against South Dakota.
Sears goes out.
White, 3 from the right wing. Off the back of the iron and drops into the hands of Myers.
We've had 11 fouls called in 11 minutes.
UT Martin of their last 8. They cannot take the lid off the bucket, haven't scored in over 5 minutes. Cisse versus White in the post. And almost a steal for UT Martin. Cisse will go back to work. Gets it out, right wing. UT Martin closes out with Mendoza, then Curry. Now on the ball handler, and that shot drilled by J.J. Calican.
The senior from Louisville knocks it down.
It's the largest lead of the game for Western Illinois, double figures. Jackson slings it back for White. A Euro step blocked away by Cisse. Curry gets it away and puts it up, and a foul on Western Illinois. They disagree with the call as both sides are not very happy with the officiating so far.
Yeah, I don't know about this game. We'll watch the replay here as KK Curry aggressively takes it to the basket.
And he leans into that contact. I tend to agree there with Western Illinois.
I just feel like that these two teams are really going at it. The officials are obviously trying to control the game with the physicality. That's why we've had 12 fouls in, 11 and a half minutes. But at the same time, neither coach is happy with the calls that have been made. And it's one of those games right now. Now, what happens in a game like this is it's hard to get flow because there's so many stoppages. And right now, Western Illinois, 38% from the field. UT Martin's just 26%.
Second free throw for Curry is down. Got them both. 23-15. Back to an 8-point game. Western Illinois, though, they've been on a tear offensively. UT Martin just can't get a stop here. Calican out for Myers. Moving around with Cisse. Here's KJ Lee. Had a good hustle play earlier on in this game. Lee, 3 from the left wing. Too fast there on the jump shot. Rebounded by Cisse. Got it back out to the corner. Wide open man underneath. They dump it down to Cisse. Puts it up. And a shooting foul on Mendoza as Drew Cisse got Mendoza up in the air, the junior from Riverside, California. And it's 2 free throws here. And now the Leathernecks all over UT Martin.
See, Mendoza gets in the air, and he just really has nowhere to go, just protect himself. And actually, stop the shot. That was pretty smart because he had to reach around to do that. So now that's 13 fouls in 12 minutes.
Cisse got the first one. 24-15 is Western Illinois already in the 1-1 bonus with 8:02 to go here in this first half. UT Martin down by 9, Western Illinois. With Drew Cisse at the line. Second one, no, and he even knew it.
Yeah. Lane violation on him. He crossed the free throw line before the ball got to the rim. Both teams in the bonus, we might see a lot of free throws as many fouls have been called.
Cisse already tonight. 3 points for him, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Kenny White, top of the key. They are leaving him open. KK Curry on the right side. To the bucket, KK Curry gets it to go as he beat Calican to the cup.
Moving and grooving there, a little weave move to get to the basket and finish.
24-17. Now UT Martin, their defense that they started off the game with, they've got to come back with something stronger here, resurrect that defense. Out to Myers with a fireball pass. He almost couldn't handle it. Goes to the left side. Mendoza was right there to shut him off. 9 on the shot clock. Calican try to finger roll. Cisse offensive board into the corner. Myers 3. No. But another rebound. It'll be tapped out and taken in by Dent.
It's a very physical game.
Now 19 rebounds for the Leathernecks. They average 44 a game, close to 45 if you round up that number 9. Another miss, and now a foul on the loose ball.
Yeah, that's a good call.
As we have a media timeout. 24-17 UT.
But my goodness, I mean, they really get after it, and this has been an extremely physical game.
As both teams already in the single bonus.
14 total fouls called here in 13 minutes.
Cruz has the first free throw. Cruz at 8 points, 9 rebounds against Eastern Illinois. Gets the second now, 24-19. Coach Ritter gets his defense set up. Ball brought up by Dent. 5 points and 3 rebounds for him so far with only 1 turnover. The backdoor cut is successful for Quinlan Bennett. Assist to Drew Cisse, and this is interesting. Cisse, while he's one of the leading rebounders in the country, he's also one of the team's leading assist men at 4 assists per game in conference play. As UT Martin hits a 3. It is Kenny White who hits his first 3 since the Evansville game.
I didn't realize it had been that long. That might put him back on track from the outside.
And I'd made a 3 since December 18th, and a foul on Mendoza.
Yeah, and if you're just watching the Skyhawks here for the first time, White just became eligible in December. He played in the Ohio Valley Conference at both Murray and Tech.
26-22 is contact for both parties there. Instead, Myers at the line, 1-on-1, and can't get the first one. Won't get number 2. Kenny White crashes the boards. White just hit the 3, now steps back. White, rainbow shot, no, as Cruz was shoved out of the paint. And Bennett into the front court.
Yeah, I mean, that's where Western Illinois rebounds the ball so well in their position, and a lot of contact when that shot goes up.
Diran Bahire out on the floor for the first time tonight. in the corner. Dent on the drive, now at the elbow. UT Martin in his own defense look as an offensive foul on Bennett. Moving screen.
He's perplexed. He gives it back to the Skyhawks, and that is turnover number 5. And Jordan Sears back in for UT Martin.
He struggled tonight. 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3 with 5 points. Just 1 assist for him in 11 minutes.
You see Coach Ritter talking to White, probably about that second 3-point attempt.
Christian Fussell in. This is his first OVC action. He gets it at the top of the key, straightaway 3, and too strong off the back of the iron. Leathernecks up the floor. Cisse. He's been great here in this first half. Bennett thought about the mid-range, and now they'll circle it back around. Cisse, the spin move. Fussell not fooled. That ball appeared to be deflected. Now Myers, stumbling and fumbling, stays up. But he's got 2 to shoot now. And a foul on Justice Jackson here.
Ooh, ouch.
As I'd like to see a replay here.
Yeah, ouch. Here's the replay. Time winding down on the shot clock. That's the key. Oh, man. Yeah, that certainly looked like the contact was initiated there by Myers. I mean, but Coach Ritter's got to be careful because he got the tee earlier. You can't argue too much.
Myers will earn 1 more here. 5 minutes to go in this first half. It's Western Illinois 27, UT Martin 22. 4th game of conference play for both teams. Second free throw down.
It's really a low-scoring game. The Skyhawks average 84 a game. Leathernecks averaging 72 points a game. So where the score is favors Western Illinois.
Sears up on Knox and banks it in. Jordan Sears now up to 7 points in this game.
You know, I think there's value sometimes to come out of a game and just kind of watch and see things. And Sears is the kind of player who's definitely paying attention from the sideline, studying.
Myers up against Jackson. Now out Calicon, 9 on the shot clock, working on Cruz. Pull-up jumper is pure for J.J. Calicon. 30-24, Western Illinois. UT Martin, 3 made threes in this game so far. They average about 9. Jackson, tough shot on the fadeaway, and that's no good. And 3 Leathernecks down there. And you see why they rebound the ball well. It's because they get bodies to the ball.
They do. They get bodies on bodies. They push bodies out of the way, and then they get bodies to the ball. Rebound, rebound, rebound.
It's 23-16 right now on the glass for the Leathernecks. Calicon 3! J.J. Calicon is red hot, and a timeout. 33-24 Western Illinois.
To Moorhead, Kentucky.
Oh,
I don't know.
And that road trip, I think it just gave me a little bit of a headache just thinking about it.
And we'll go this year. We'll play Little Rock and then follow that with Western Illinois. So there's some different trips in the OVC this year.
Ball was almost sent past the baseline. Williams. Cruz is calling for it in the post. 12 on the shot clock. Williams. Sears, right wing 3. Airballed it. Calicon catches it.
That's uncharacteristic there.
Very. Sears shooting 46% from 3, which is 20% in conference play coming into tonight. Leathernecks moving it around. Myers, jump shot. That's another air ball. That one was bounced around off the body of Lamar. 2 on the shot clock, and that one off the mark, rebounded by Desmond Williams. Now here's where UT Martin gets their points. In the fast break, Cruz pump fake the corner 3, now attacking to Muhammad, a 16-footer for Issa Muhammad, and that can't get a touch.
And that's where it's tough. You had Cruz down there looking to get the rebound, but 4 purple jerseys.
UT Martin averaging 81 points a game in conference play. Right now just 24, and we've got 2:15 to play until half. Western Illinois 33, UT Martin 24. Dent, hesitation. Now it is Braden Lamar and a shove on Issa Muhammad. That is now going to be Muhammad's third, and Christian Fussell will be called off the bench.
You look at rebounding now, it's 26-17, Western Illinois the advantage. 10 offensive rebounds. You made a great point that Western Illinois has attempted 13 free throws to UT Martin's 6 attempts. So I think if you're the Skyhawks and you look up and you're down 9, given all that, and you're UT Martin, and you're only shooting 30% from the field, free throw is no good. You're 3 for 9 from three-point range. You're not, it could be worse.
Tay Knox, the sophomore from Troy, Alabama. Missed the first, got the second as Western Illinois. The double bonus, UT Martin needs a really good push here to get some juice heading into the break.
I do think it's important to be down single digits at halftime.
Sears, spy one defender, Euro step, blocked by Knox. Cruz, offensive rebound and second chance points, and says something back to the Western Illinois defense.
Yeah, great activity from Cruz there, and Cruz is not going to back down to anybody. He's got to be careful, though. He's picked up a couple technicals this year because of emotion, so you want to ride that line where the emotion is high, but not too high.
Into the corner. Dent, moving screen from Tay Knox. Too physical there, moving those feet. And the referee signaling to that right leg, getting out. Williams inbounding, UT Martin. They're about to get into the double bonus. 34-26, Skyhawks down by 8, under 90 seconds to play in this first half. Sears, the OBC's leader in points, 3 for 11 tonight with 7. He's got Calicon one-on-one, now will look out, and a travel on Jordan Sears.
Yeah, he's telling the officially established his pivot foot. Now hop step in there. Another UT Martin turnover, though. That's 5.
Compared to Western Illinois 6.
It has not been a pretty game. It has been gritty. It has been physical. There have been a lot of fouls. There have been a lot of free throws. There has been a lot of complaining.
Would you have it any other way to start conference play? Bennett got Fussell in the air, tried to put it through a tight window, and Fussell will deny it. 54 seconds to go in the first half. Curry, a behind-the-back move and a foul on Ryan Myers.
So that'll get UT Martin at the free throw line, double bonus. Curry's 3 for 4.
KK Curry, we said it coming into this game, 23 free throws through 3 games. And he has 27 so far. These two are going to make it 29.
Yeah, and usually that means you're a guy who attacks the basket. In that case, he had not even yet had the opportunity to attack the basket.
First one, good. That's where UT Martin can get some steam back. Curry's second one, good. KK Curry with 6 points, 4 of them coming from the stripe. 50 seconds left to go until halftime. Western Illinois will try to mount a run. Myers, 3, no. And Curry jumped late, but then Bennett is fouled going back up.
That was interesting. I feel like he took that quick 3 to do the 2 for 1 so they could get an extra possession at the end of the half. But when you rebound like Western Illinois does, you can afford to do that. And that was the case there, hitting the glass, getting the offensive rebound. So another offensive rebound and another trip to the free throw line for Western Illinois.
That one's on KK Curry. His second. First one, no. And maybe this will be a script similar to the women's game, Chris. That first half wasn't pretty, and then got cleaned up in the second. Team started to hit more shots.
I mean, I feel like neither team's really gotten into a flow here in this first half of this game.
Bennett's second attempt is good. Braden Lamar, redshirt sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada, comes in for Bennett. 41.7 left on the clock. 35-28, Western Illinois. UT Martin, their last lead was 13-10. 13:08 to go in the first half. Sears at the Skyhawk logo. Going to weight this clock down, it appears. Jordan Sears, 7 points, 3 for 11 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. Is now off-ball movement starting. Sears at the free throw line. Beautiful move by Jordan Sears, executed to perfection.
Wow.
Now shot clock turned off. Myers, 6. Into the corner. This is it. Lost it. Sears has it. 1 second, half court heave. Oh, he just barely missed it. And it's 35-30 as UT Martin has cut
A lot more fouls and played their style of ball. So the Skyhawks just have to do what they do and make some shots. UT Martin's missed some open looks.
Western Illinois, 9th of the country in rebounding margin, currently leading here by 9 is Jordan Sears. Tried to go to the roller Muhammad. It's out of bounds and off of UT Martin. Jacob Cruz trying to argue a deflection there instead. The ball with Western Illinois. So UT Martin had the ball to start the second half, trying to get some more momentum. Instead, they will turn it right back over. It's the 6th turnover on UT Martin tonight. Western Illinois with 8, but they lead here by 5. What a win this would be for Western Illinois. First year in the league, and they come into an OVC Final Four team from last year's house and take them down. Cisse posting up Issa Muhammad, 7 on the shot clock. Calican to the basket, and Cisse, oh my word, Drew Cisse cleaning up the scraps.
The strong follow, well said.
Cruz on the other end, a corner 3.
Okay, so maybe we'll have some offense here in the second half.
37-33, 4-point game. Cisse has 5 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. Also a couple blocks and an offensive foul on Western Illinois. They picked up a few of those on the screens, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful. Again, the officials have made a lot of foul calls in this game. That's the first one, and we played just over a minute.
I want to apologize. I caught you in the middle of a yawn.
No, that's okay.
I apologize. It is 8:45 p.m. over
That's
here.
right.
And I did not have a nap today. I'm running on straight caffeine.
Nobody got into the flow in that first half, see, not even me.
Alley-oop for Muhammad, and both players fall down to the floor, and that ball being held onto. Curry will get it, goes up, and scores. And I am so shocked that we just couldn't get a whistle there after both players fell down to the floor so hard.
I don't even understand. I have never.
I mean, luckily everyone's okay.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
And Josiah West is having to be separated from the official as he was arguing his case. It's Western Illinois ball, 37-35. UT Martin down by 2. But I agree with you, Chris. And normally a play like that where both players' safeties, you see them hit the ground so hard. Normally you are making sure both players are okay.
Strangest no call I've never seen. And the play, look, it was such a strange no call that everybody just stood and watched for a second.
Except KK Curry.
Yeah, what to do. That's right.
Curry with 9. On the cut, Sears intercepts it. Now Muhammad will have to regather it as Bennett almost picked his pocket from behind. UT Martin a chance to tie or take the lead. Justice Jackson sprinting around. Try to go to the cutter, Muhammad, and the big arms of Cisse intercept it down the floor. Back to Cisse with a two-handed jam. Defense to offense, sponsored by Drew Cisse.
He's a dunk machine.
Sears down in the corner. Curry, 3. Tad bit too strong, and Western Illinois the rebound. Now they're out and running. Cruz will have to be aware as Calicoon lays it in for 2.
Well, this is interesting because now Western Illinois running and gunning.
Rather, Calican with the layup, 41-35, Western Illinois.
That's 4 unanswered fast break points there for Western Illinois.
Muhammad versus Cisse. Got right by him. Great move by Issa Muhammad.
Cisse patting himself on the chest. He looked glued to the floor there, and I'm not sure if he just got lost or if that was a great move from Muhammad.
41-37. Josiah West. Now Calican. J.J. Calican, 12 points, and he's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc.
I feel like we've had more offensive flow in the first 3 minutes of this first half than we did in the entire second half. Or first
Illegal
half.
Screen on Issa Muhammad, and he is just wondering how.
Timeout. Yep,
Second on Muhammad.
It's been called on him twice. He's got to be careful.
Going to a break. Keep it right here on the Skyhawk Sports Network. Defensive boards as well. just has a knack for finding the ball when it's coming off a shot.
Yeah, a lot of that is just activity. I mean, if you stay active, things happen. Cisse's active.
Western Illinois by 7 here with 16:35 to go in the second half. Quinlan Bennett calling back for it, trying to get through the zone defense of UT Martin. Had an open look on the floater. Another offensive rebound and a foul on UT Martin. That is on, I believe, Jacob Cruz. It is on Cruz.
And this is a big issue for UT Martin now. 14 offensive rebounds to 5.
And
Western Illinois' favor.
And this is the tough part right here. Issa Muhammad with 4 fouls. He's the team's leading rebounder on the season. Has 4 tonight. Is the first free throw good for West. Josiah West out of Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Yeah,
had a double-double against Lindenwood.
That's huge. I mean, right down 16-27 when the foul started occurring.
9-point game. UT Martin has had to work for every bucket tonight. Western Illinois, 4 of their last 5. Sears, pull-up jumper. He just hasn't been able to get it going. West to the front court. Directing traffic up at the top of the key. Calican.
A really high dribble.
Throw it back, Cisse, spin move. Oh my goodness. Drew Cisse, that was gorgeous.
The pirouette.
Flung up ahead to Curry, and that's going to be a foul on West as he shows his emotions.
Yeah, I thought that was a good call. I also thought they might end up in our laps. So
I was very worried about that. If it's Jordan Sears and Ryan Myers, I'm okay because they're guards. Mm-hmm. That was KK Curry and Josiah West. Those are 2 forwards. 6'5", 6'6" human beings. I'd rather stay out of that traffic.
Yeah, we could lose you in the middle of that.
That'd be the end of me. This would be my final broadcast.
What's up? The officials here talking to.
Do we have a? We do.
Who's the technical on?
A technical foul on
4.
Josiah West. So that outburst that he had does give him a technical foul. Jacob Cruz at the free throw line. First free throw for Cruz is good.
This will give UT Martin a chance to get it back to single digits.
Cruz has been the leading scorer for UT Martin. 11, now 12. UT Martin ball after the technical foul. 9-point game. And the Skyhawks trying to break through. They had a tough one against Eastern Illinois and trying to avoid one against the OVC newcomer and another Illinois school in WIU. Sears into the paint, handing off for Fussell, and through a double team, fumbled it over to James Dent. And now Dent on the fast break, a chase down block from Jacob Cruz, and a foul on the rebound on Western Illinois as we've got more emotions there. That coming off of Quinlan Bennett.
Great defense there by Cruz, and then Curry attacking the basket. Western Illinois coach still not happy. I feel like UT Martin has picked up its physicality. I bet Coach Ritter might have challenged them in the locker room at halftime.
Jordan Sears to the right wing for Jacob Cruz, who has 12. Cruz, hand off KK Curry. Curry with 9. Back to Jacob Cruz. 10 on the shot clock for Cruz. Backing down his defender. Cruz up, and there's the foul. Jacob Cruz going to the line.
Good move by Cruz. Nice move on the baseline to spin. Really didn't have a great angle, but created the contact.
And that's on Cisse, his second. If I'm UT Martin, that's exactly who I'm targeting.
Yeah, and both officials have really been working, or been being worked by the coaches or talked to throughout the game. It's been one of those games.
Cruz at the line. Jalen Myers about to come in and see his first OVC action.
We've had 29 free throws shot already, and we have 15 minutes left in this one.
48-40. Jacob Cruz knocks down the first one. Myers will be in for Christian Fussell.
We haven't seen Myers in a while, have we?
Past 3 games he has not played. Averaging 6 points a game along with 3 rebounds, shooting 46% from the field and 35% from 3 in his second year with head coach Ryan Ritter as Cruz got both of them. 7-point game. See if UT Martin will ride that technical foul from Western Illinois onto a run. Or will the Leathernecks continue some dominance? J.J. Calicon, he's been a star player tonight. He has 12. Myers and Sears is whistled for it, coming over on the screen. Sears is first.
We're going to have potentially some major foul trouble here at the end of this game.
And you see it as Sears was reaching in on the ball. Might have gotten a piece there. Myers couldn't really see it there. Has almost got another one. Calicon. Myers will be on him as UT Martin appears to be in a man-to-man. Cruz guarding the paint. Tough shot. No. Rebound up in the air and tapped out to Cruz. Throws it up ahead on a bounce pass to Jalen Myers. Euro step and a reach in on Ryan Myers, his third.
Good call. Myers fouling Myers. Jalen got ahead of that. High dribble, but there's the contact.
And that's why you go with the Euro step.
Yeah.
It's the 15th foul on Western Illinois. UT Martin will be inbounding. Thought for a moment Myers was standing at the free throw line.
Yeah, I did too. I thought he might get a look.
And that's what Jacob Cruz is talking to the official about, is he's going for the Euro step.
Yeah. But we're going to have free throws because Western Illinois already with 6 team fouls. That's 6 in 5.5 minutes. I can't emphasize that enough. UT Martin with 3.
Cruz. Watch him here, going one-on-one, right-handed hook. Couldn't go down. Now UT Martin on a double team. Myers still with pressure, and coaches for UT Martin want the Skyhawks to get back. In the corner, Lee, he was open. Cruz laid off of him. Braden Lamar. Good movement here from Western Illinois. UT Martin, though, stand with him, 8 on the shot clock. Bennett in the post on Sears, fades away, got space, and it's good for Quinlan Bennett.
Nice move. He has 11 points now, hitting double digits and efficiently at 5 of 8 shooting.
3 players in double figures for Western Illinois. Sears on the pivot foot into the chest, and good defense from Quinlan Bennett.
Yeah, that was not a foul. That was really good defense by Bennett.
And Sears holding on to his right knee.
Yeah, that's not a good sign, unless he just bumped knees with him.
Knox looking for the post as they want the mismatch with Bennett, who's 6'4", versus Sears, who's 5'11". They've got it here. 8 on the shot clock. Now Knox going in on Cruz. Knox over the body of Cruz, and KK Curry gets the rebound. UT Martin trails by 9. Sears on the right wing. Out to Justice Jackson. Jackson scoreless, 0 for 1 from the field. Will slow down the offense. Screen left from Jacob Cruz. Jackson, top of the key. Swung over into the corner to Jalen Myers. A few jab steps. Myers up with the foul and one. Jalen Myers.
Well, that was a nice play, and he let the offense happen and unfold for his benefit. Watch this take to the basket, contact, and one.
Take a break. 43-50. Western Illinois leads by 7, but here come the Skyhawks on ESPN Plus and the Skyhawks Sports Network. We'll go to the free throw line to try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yeah, Myers had some good games last year. You know he's capable of scoring, and to be a spark off the bench like that, especially as we see other players start getting into foul trouble. West is out for Western Illinois with 4 fouls. Muhammad has 4 fouls.
Free throw snaps the net for Jalen Myers. It's 50-44 now. UT Martin's been able to get it to 6 and 7, sometimes at 5. But Western Illinois has continued to slam the door in their face.
And we'll see if that door stays open here or if it gets slammed again.
Quinlan Bennett. Sebastian Mendoza into the game, one of UT Martin's best defenders. Lee, 3, no. Cruz, a very big rebound there. Myers is up ahead. Sears couldn't get it to him. Instead, attacks the basket. Can't get it to roll. Myers' offensive rebound. Ball still batted around and taken in by Western Illinois, and they slow it down.
That was a good possession. I thought Sears had finished on that and thought there was contact in there.
Calicon, right wing. 50-44. Quinlan Bennett versus Mendoza. Mendoza's got to be careful, though. Bennett, a shifty move. Jumper. No. Rebound, though, by Cisse. Sears has got to be careful there, too. He reached in, might have gotten contact there with the left arm. Now they'll reset the offense, and this is what Western Illinois is so good at. Get the offensive rebound and second chance points. Lee, right side, three, toy! James Dent Jr.
Yeah, they really make you work, and then you get the offensive rebound to Western Illinois, and then you have to work more and then hit the three.
Cruz, three. That one is way too strong.
And this is what you just said. So what was a 2-possession game, now a 3-possession game, and could be a 4-possession game. And that's what Western Illinois has done so well. They've kept UT Martin beyond arm's length.
Bennett up on Mendoza, can't finish. Cisse, rebound, goes back out for 10 as they reset. They have 16 second chance points to UT Martin's 4. Dent, no, offensive rebound, but is poked free by KK Curry. Now on the floor, Cisse goes back out. Lee was open for 3, elects to drive to the corner, 3, Dent, no, rebound into the hands of Mendoza, and now corrals it.
This game is so physical.
Mendoza, screen left, back out, Cruz, 3 for Jacob, Cruz connects, 53-47.
Cruz is just waiting to explode. I mean, you feel that pent-up energy. This is his kind of game, but with a couple of technicals recently, he's having to be real careful. But give him the ball, let him talk with the shot.
17 points for Cruz. He's 3 for 5 from 3. Now Western Illinois trying to get the pace to slow down here. Bennett against Mendoza. 8 on the shot clock and a foul on Mendoza.
What? Of all the physicality that we have seen in this game, and that's called.
We'll take a break here on the Skyhook Sports Network and ESPN Plus. You'll see it one more time here as we go to break. Anywho, we'll go to break.
More coming up on ESPN Plus in the Scout.
Okay, when you turn around, you're going to see some more.
T. Martin, rather 2 to give. So Western Illinois is in the single bonus. They have possession here, and they lead by 6. Cisse. They move it around very well here. Calican in between a double team and a foul on KK Curry. Here's a replay.
Yeah.
That's the 5th one. One more to get for UT Martin. Yeah. 3rd one on Curry.
Yeah, so we have several players with 3 fouls. 1 from each team with 4 fouls.
Cisse across the court, Lee. Calican. 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass. Calican against Curry. He's got to be careful here. But Calican, my goodness, from 15 feet out, he's been automatic.
Yeah, he's got 14. He's 6 of 11 from the field. 5 rebounds.
55-47. Myers almost lost it. Now wants to go one-on-one at the free throw line. Rises up and hits.
Okay. Telling Coach, give me some playing time.
Under 10 to play, 55-49, Western Illinois. Dent. Calican with the screen. Now Cisse. Out to Lee. Lee up top. Didn't like the 3. 10 on the shot clock. Calican just hit the previous shot. Works on KK Curry, one of UT Martin's best defenders. 2. Calican. No. And the rebound picked up by Lee, though, as he fought off Mendoza.
Yeah, I mean, Mendoza was going after that, but Lee with just better positioning and a little bit more size and reach.
Dent. Left side from Cisse. Now 5 on the shot clock. Down to 2. 3. Dent. No. Rebound. Myers throws it right to Calican, and it's out of bounds off of Western Illinois.
That's a big break for UT Martin. I thought Calican had pulled that in for the easy score. So, Davis, we're back at that situation where UT Martin has made it a 2-possession game. It's 55-49. You're down 6. If you score here, potentially it's a 1-possession game if you hit a 3, or still a 2-possession game at 4. But this is right at that line where UT Martin is down 6 or 5, where they haven't been able to take that next step. This is a huge possession.
Jalen Myers scored the previous bucket. Goes up and in! Jalen Myers, a walking bucket off the bench right now.
Okay, big fella. Okay, I love it when a player hasn't played in a while and then comes in and then proves himself. That's what we're seeing.
Myers is 3 for 4. It's down low, West. Back out. Dent. Curry got a piece of it. It's out of bounds off of Curry. And immediate timeout. 55-51. UT Martin, 3 of their last 3, and hanging around here against the Fighting Leathernecks of Western Illinois. We'll take a break here on ESPN. Are on sale now for just $60. Make sure to visit the UT Martin ticket office or log on to obcsports.com/Evansville to purchase your all-session tickets before the price increases on February 23rd. Chris, the Ford Center, such a great venue, and happy that they're hosting the OVC tournament again.
I tell you, I have so many memories. John Morant's senior year at Murray, Magic Johnson's there in the front row. It's just a great place to watch basketball, and the OVC tournament always lives up to its billing.
Mendoza, he's watching his hands here against Quinlan Bennett, who steps back, tough shot, and didn't get enough on it, but Cisse, those long arms, gets the rebound. Deep 3, oh my goodness, Ryan Myers from way downtown.
And it's what Western Illinois has done so well this game. They've answered when they've been questioned. What's the whistle? Foul?
A technical foul on Western Illinois.
Or is it on the UT Martin bench?
That's what I'm thinking, too.
I think it's on the bench. I'm going to take my headset off to see exactly
as
what's
Coach
going on.
Ritter, he shakes his head there. And the official points over. I'm not sure. The bench reacted from the technical foul and got up and started clapping.
Yeah, we're trying to sort it out here. Here's the replay. So the Western Illinois player talking to the UT Martin Skyhawks.
Oop, couple dirty words.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. A double technical. So the entire UT Martin bench got a technical.
So how do you stat that? Does everybody on the bench get a T?
Then Myers got it. It's been this kind of game. So, I don't know. I would love to just take adjectives and describe this game. One would be clunky. One would be tense.
Cruz at the top of the keys. The leading scorer for UT Martin is 17. Myers to the paint again. Got the foul. Myers continuing to erupt in this second half. He'll have a chance at 2 points at the free throw line. And UT Martin's just played through him. And I've been so impressed, Chris, because he hasn't played in the past 3 games.
I know. And this has kind of been his career. I mean, he's had big games, and then he just disappears, and he comes back and has another big game. So I'm not surprised.
Myers' first free throw, yes.
I just wish with his talent level, when you see players like that he would find a way to get some consistency to do better in practice or whatever the better defensively, whatever it is that he needs to do. The coaches are asking him to step up and show consistency, and he's capable of doing that.
Second free throw down for Jalen Myers as Issa Muhammad, who's had 4 fouls for the majority of this game, will come in with 7:22 to play. Western Illinois 58, UT Martin 53. The Leathernecks are rolling with West, Myers, Bennett, Dent Jr., and Cisse. UT Martin with Sears, Jackson, Mendoza, and Mendoza is out. As off the glass, the shot from Cisse, Muhammad, an instant impact on defense.
Yeah, it's interesting to have Muhammad in there again with 4 fouls. Got to be careful, but man, he could make a big impact on this game.
UT Martin could get it down to 2 on this possession. Dishes, Muhammad drops it in, and 1. Issa Muhammad, it's on Cisse.
Huge play, and opting to just make sure he got the basket. Watch this. He was going to dunk it and then the contact, but he made sure he finished. His eyes were on the prize the entire time and a potential 3-point play.
Muhammad to complete the 3-point play.
So here's what you're seeing now with Western Illinois, Davis. Myers has 4. West has 4. Cisse has 4. For UTM, Muhammad has 4. So you knew with all the fouls being called in this game, especially in the first half, foul trouble would be an issue for many of these players late in this game.
Muhammad's free throw rimmed out. 58-55. It's a 1-possession game with 6:50 to play. Western Illinois led by as many as 11. UT Martin hasn't led since 13:08 to go in the first half. Defense chance coming from the Aviators, the UT Martin Pet Band. West. Moving around the horn, 8 on the shot clock. Cruz right there, Myers contesting the West jumper. No, Jackson rebound.
Forced him to take a really tough shot there.
Justice Jackson screen right from Muhammad. Muhammad is open at the top of the key. A 3 for the tie. No, and the rebound goes to Tay Knox.
Ugh, that was right there. He was open.
58-55, our score remains here. UT Martin's in the double bonus. Western Illinois just one foul away from the 1-1. Calican has been moved around, back to Calican. Going in on Cruz, got his hands up. Calican tries for a reverse layup, and that drops in. J.J. Calican, that one kept debating with itself if it wanted to go down towards the net. Finally did.
Well said. He just stayed with it because I thought Cruz played really nice defense.
60-55, Sears. It's been quiet in the second half. Posting up, slips on the floor and a travel.
Sears having a tough game.
Jordan Sears with 9 points, 1 assist as just goes right into his belly, and that's good defense from Bennett.
It was good defense, and what you saw Bennett do, it wasn't really pull the chair out from under you, but when he anticipated that Sears was going to lean in to initiate contact, and he leaned back. So when Sears went in to change that balance, he wasn't there.
The old pull the chair trick.
Yeah.
60-55, it feels like possessions down this stretch are just so worthy right now. They have so much worth to them. Calicani pump fake the 3 on Cruz, and now Western Illinois moving around on the off-ball jumper from Dent. And that's just a quality shot, high efficient look there from James Dent. He moves everybody out around. Everyone's looking, where's he going to pass it? Where is he going to pass it? And then he rises up.
Yeah, nice play. Now a 7-point lead.
Jackson, pull up from the free throw line. Try to bank it in. Rebound to Calican. 62-55, Western Illinois. We're under 5.
Western Illinois has been really good this game in making UT Martin think that they're about to take the lead.
7-point game and foul on Justice Jackson.
Yeah, that's 7, so that's a situation where Western Illinois is now in the bonus.
Time for the 1-1 for the Leathernecks as
so part of this now is going to be a free throw shooting competition where UT Martin is 14 of 16, Western Illinois is 12 of 19. Dent, who is at the line, is 5 for 7.
Dent got the first one. He'll earn one more, 63-55. I said it before. Whenever UT Martin seems to get close, they got it as close as 3. Western Illinois continues to come back and slam the door right in UT Martin's face. Second one down for Dent.
Yeah, the 3 is now 9. You cut it to 3 one possession, and then now they haven't scored in almost 2.5 minutes. Western Illinois on a 6-0 run.
9-point game. UT Martin needs something quick. Sears up on Knox. It's blocked, and then a foul.
That's pretty good defense. Sears has not been getting that call, but Knox called for his 3rd foul.
I'd have to agree with that one, Chris.
Well, look, in a lot of games, that would be a foul. As physical as this game has been at times, that was not a foul. But at the same time, at times in this game has been called very closely. So Sears at the free throw line.
First one for him. Got it. 64-56, UT Martin.
I just feel like this is a game, and I guess it just happens sometimes. Western Illinois has not really found any consistency. UT Martin has not found any consistency, and the officials haven't found any consistency.
Well said. Sears' second free throw. 7-point game. Dent walks it up. 64-57. UT Martin trying to go out on a late run here on a Thursday night in Northwest Tennessee to be able to get their 3rd conference win. Western Illinois trying to stay perfect here in their OVC debut. First season in the league for the Leathernecks, going for a 4-1 record. Dent, 5 on the shot clock. Up, a tough shot, couldn't bank it in, but the rebound somehow goes to Tay Knox, and the shot clock will reset.
They're tough when it comes to rebounding. That is 18 offensive rebounds to UT Martin's 6.
Bennett. And he slipped, and there's the travel.
Yeah, it was just late. That's the right call, though. Timeout.
Media timeout, 64-57. It's going to be a fun one down the stretch here with 3:43 to play on ESPN Plus and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Live sports.
UT Martin to get this comeback going.
Well, it's real simple. You got to score and you got to get stops, and you got to do it in rapid combinations. For Western Illinois, they just hold on to the 7-point lead, and they'll walk out of here with a win.
Jordan Sears for Myers. Now Myers, a 3 right wing. No. And to me, you've got to find a better look than that.
Yeah, UT Martin just 5 of 15 from three-point range. Well, I guess that's 33%.
Had 10 points in the fast break in their last game against Eastern Illinois, which they fell in. And then tonight, 10 in this one. Just 5 made threes. That's 4 shy of their average. Dent met well by Mendoza. 5 on the shot clock, down to 4. Calicon to the cup, blocked, and then a foul. On Mendoza.
Mendoza, yep. And then we're also seeing the foul trouble. 4 players with 4 fouls. No one has fouled out of this game. Calicon from the charity stripe. Well, he hasn't been there. First free throw attempt. He's been active now. He's got 16 points.
7 of 13 from the field. The first one good. 65-57. Remind you, UT Martin will be hosting Little Rock on Saturday. The men tip off at 3:30, women at 1. For Western Illinois, as the second free throw popped out there by Calicon, they will be on the road at Eastern Illinois.
UT Martin has to have a basket or points here on this possession.
65-57, Western Illinois leads with 2:45 left to go in this game. And a lot of contact there as Myers will generate a foul on Dent.
That'll work for the Skyhawks even better. You stop the clock, 2 free throws because you're in the double bonus.
And then it's Chris, you and I know as quick as Jacob Cruz can get him up there and knock him down, we could be tied here very quickly. I mean, Western Illinois is not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, I feel like Western Illinois has done a good job guarding Cruz. Well, look, he's got 17 points, but he's only shot 7 times.
First one, no good.
And then Sears with 11 points, but that's taken 15 shots. The real story here is the offensive rebounding, 19-6. Second chance points, 19-4.
Second free throw, Myers has got it, and he has 10 points.
Western Illinois has the lead at 7, but they've outscored UT Martin's second chance points by 15.
And UT Martin in a press defense now. The ball thrown by Dent as Sears now pokes it free from Calicon, and it's out of play off of Sears.
Good D, Jordan.
Calicon will inbound in front of the scorer's table as we have a timeout on the floor. It is 65-58 Western Illinois. Leatherneck ball.
Oh, they may not do it. They're not going to do it.
2 seconds. Wait.
Oh, it was because it was a coach's timeout. They got the time. I see what he was saying.
10 on the shot clock. West. Up on Muhammad. No, but the rebound around and to Jalen Myers. 2:15 left. Myers down the lane with the right hand, and that one was smothered out of bounds off of Western Illinois.
What an amazing defensive play.
Holy cow.
Here's the replay. Watch West. Perfect timing. From behind, coming out of nowhere.
Just such an aggressive team on defense.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sears inbounds. Muhammad. Hand off Sears. They go to Cruz up top. Calicon face guarding him. Cruz doesn't care. Puts up the 3. No good. Muhammad offensive rebound goes through his hands and out of bounds.
Thought Muhammad had that one.
.65-58 Western Illinois, 1:59 left to go here in this second half. Leathernecks inbound. Myers throws across court to Dent. Under 2 to go. Myers will wait things out at the half court. Looks around, screen right. Myers now down the baseline. Bennett outside for Dent. Pump fake the three. Will go to the cup with the right hand and lay it in for 2.
Yeah, it's probably going to do it right there.
67-58, under 90 to go in this game. Cruz posting up. Fades away. Cruz 4-2. Timeout for UT Martin. 9-point game. Press here.
And the score is where Western Illinois wanted it, that's for sure, when you look at pace and just the average.
Isa Muhammad out of the game. Western Illinois inbounds. And foul on Mendoza for the bump.
Yeah, maybe not bad. 2 for 4 free throw shooting there for Myers in the game. You stop the clock.
And Mendoza's fouled out.
Did not score, took 1 shot. It was a three-pointer and missed it, had an assist. As Mendoza is as physical as he is and as noticeable as his physicality is in every game, in this game, you didn't really notice it because that was the level of physicality all over the place.
Myers at the free throw line, 13 points, 2 rebounds. First free throw is good of the 1-and-1. Still got 1 more to get into the double bonus.
What you did notice is that he picked up 5 fouls.
Second one for Myers as the UT Martin fans start to head for the exits. It is good. 69-60. Western Illinois trying to extend their winning streak to 8 games, and it looks like they'll do just that.
But we have had 42 fouls in the game, Davis. Both teams will probably get in the double bonus again.
Sears down the right side, mid-range jumper, good for Jordan Sears. Back to 7 with 1:07 to go. Timeout taken.
Yeah, the no-quit Skyhawks just keep knocking down shots with a minute.
UT Martin in their press. As Dent hits the deck, they've got to get it over to this is Dent. Now got it to Myers. And now Myers got it to midcourt Calicon. 1 minute left. Calicon, the alley-oop, the exclamation point for Western Illinois.
That's what happens when you're playing that kind of backcourt defense. You're susceptible.
3 from Jalen Myers. No. Rebound Calicon. He'll hold on to it with 45 seconds left and a foul from UT Martin.
So how about Western Illinois starting the season at 4-0 in conference play?
And an 8-game winning streak for Western Illinois, who's red hot.
Yeah, so they beat SIU Edwardsville by 8, won over Southeast Missouri by 7, beat Lindenwood by 11, and up in this one by 9. So the MO is the same for every conference game.
Free throw no good, but 2 free throws is the double bonus.
And I think that they're just gritty. They're going to win with this style. And the big story to me, the offensive rebounds, 19. That's 19 additional possessions and shots.
71-62. UT Martin lost just 2 games in conference play last season of the entire OVC season.
Advantage and ultimately still try to win that conference regular season championship.
Sears up the floor with 40 seconds left. A 3, couldn't bank it in, and 2 players going for the contest on the 3-point shot. 30 seconds left. 5 seconds is the differential as Myers with the intentional foul.
And then this final score I don't think is going to be indicative of this game. As we mentioned earlier, You know, late here in the second half, it was a two-possession game on numerous occasions. And you felt the one shot, I don't want to pick up on Muhammad, but he had a chance to tie it. I think it was 68 or 58-55. I think that might have been the score.
Right.
Yeah, and I thought if he knocks down that shot from the top of the key and ties it.
Second free throw, nope. Cruz gets it. UT Martin up. Trailing by 11 with 22 seconds left. Going to try to get this down to single digits here. Cruz into the paint with a dunk. Jacob Cruz. 8 seconds left. Western Illinois will dribble this one out. And the Leathernecks of Western Illinois University have won 8 straight games as they come to Martin, Tennessee and knock off the Skyhawks 73-64.